It's stay-at-home Saturday, y'all.
Hi guys, it's me. Yes, I'm still in my pajamas from last night. Because I just woke up a little while ago. I woke up, made breakfast, went back to sleep. Because I had another sinus headache. And sometimes that's the only way I can keep them from turning into day before yesterday, where I can't stand to be upright. I don't like the lighting in here very much. But LJ's sleeping, my daughter's watching TV. And I could have went in the car, but Ryan says she wants to learn how to make Plarn. I'm not a great tutorial person, and I'm not gonna lie, I don't have somewhere, I don't have anywhere to flatten it out. So I'm gonna give you the gist. Well, you know what, this might work. No, that's not gonna work. You're not able to see that. So, oh, I just turned the computer on. Well, you can see me better. Well, hallelujah. Okay, so, of course, first you need, now this is what we're trying to make. Okay. Oh, sorry about that. It starts out, you cut it, and it starts out looking like, once you cut it, it's this. And then it turns into this. And I'll show you what to do with this after I show you how to cut it up. I decided, since there's no shopping Saturday, because, you know, I can't go shopping, we're going to have stay-at-home Saturday. And think things that we can learn to do or talk about or something fun to do. So, I got a big box. I didn't realize how full she had it packed. I mean, there's still, like, you know how bags aren't, like, the air. So, I did not realize how packed full the box was, because I've taken probably 2 whole bags out of it so far, and it still looks full. So, she gave me a lot of bags. I don't know how many it takes to make a mat. I'll figure that out eventually. But, yeah. So, of course, you have to start with, I got smart. I was like, oh, I do up a few strips, or some strips, and then I'd add them to the ball. Well, I decided to put strips in a bag, like all the strips as I do them, and then I can just sit from the bag and make the Plarn, ball it up, and then I can crochet from it. So that's what I did yesterday, because, you know, I was feeling pretty out of it because that stupid headache I'd had. And so that was something easy to do. And so this is how much I got done yesterday. Like, it's a pretty full, like, for it being just plastic and air. So, pretty proud of that. This is how you do it. You take your bag, your grocery bag, can be any. I've got Walmart ones in there. I've got some from our Lowe's Market. I've got some from Albertsons Market. Yeah, I have them from everywhere. I'm not sure where this one came from, because this was, it says Hippo Sack. I don't know what the heck that means or where it came from. But this came from my friend Mary Carrier. She is not on YouTube. I don't think she watches me. But I'd asked on Facebook for a donation of plastic bags, and I had a lot to volunteer. She was my first person to drop them off. I will go out and pick them up if I need to. Or, like, when I'm out and about, I'll let the people know that volunteered. By the way, I know you guys have seen us in here a couple times. This is where the music magic happens. / laundry not so magic happens. And as you can see, if you can see above me, my husband is a big kid. He collects a lot of that stuff. His Funko Pops aren't up there. I think that's Mortal Kombat. He also collects Funko Pops, but those are in the living room. If we can figure out, when we get more shelves put up, he'll probably bring his Funko Pops out here. This is going to be my craft area also, if we can figure out how to keep it dust proof because it gets kind of dusty in here. And so I don't want all my crafting stuff to get dusty. But, okay, so fold it in half. You're going to want to kind of get the creases as even as you can. You know how they crease? Like that. Okay. Then fold it in half and flatten it. And in an ideal situation, you would have a table. In fact, let me see if I can make this work. This is this little keyboard thingy. Okay, so I flattened it out. You can't see me, but I'm flattening it out. Okay, so it's flattened. Then we're going to fold it again, which, like I said, ideal. It would be on a table. You'd be folding it. Okay, flatten it out again, and then you're going to fold it again. Okay, so it's going to be about that size. And you're going to flatten that out, just because it's easier to cut. It's the flatter and more even you've got. So then you've got where your handles start. Can you see? About right there. You know, but where the handles start, you cut that off. You don't need this. If anyone can think of a use for the handles for the plastic bag, let me know. April from Tool Time, she had the idea of using it for bubble wrap, which isn't a bad idea, but I mean, you know, maybe there's something we can make out of those. I don't know. But, you know, let's get creative while we're stuck in the house. And then there's the bottom. But I don't, guess you could, you know what, let's cut that off. So, cut the bottom off. There. Throw those to the side. Use them to pack stuff. Ryan, there you go. There's an idea for all the shipping you do. There. I'll ship them to you if you want me to. For your heart attack boxes. There'll be a little bit of my love in there. Did that sound right? Okay, so I'm talking to Ryan the Yarn Hag. Y'all know that. So you're going to go and cut it about 1 inch to 1/2 inch. I make mine about that big or a little smaller. I don't think it really matters the size. Like, it doesn't have to be perfect. You don't have to measure it. That's what makes this so easy. Like, the first time I ever watched Plarn be made, because somebody wanted me to make them a bag. I'm still not making bags out of this, just so you know. But they had sent me this, and I thought, you got me crazy. It looked harder than what it is, because look, we are just making, we're just cutting here. See? And if you don't want to make homeless mats, but you'd like to send me, or Lottie from Cancer is a Lifestyle, or Teresa from Tabitha's Treasures, and Ooh Ah Crochet, she's doing it also, but she makes bags. All these are for the homeless mats for the homeless shelters. It's an idea for a donation, but what I was going to say is if you don't want to make the mats, we would so appreciate it. Making the Plarn is the hardest part of it. So yeah, if you wanted to make even just the strips for us, it takes a step out. Or just send us bags. Whichever. So, we have this now. Look. This turned into this. Oh. Okay. So, now I'm gonna try to put the link for Lottie's video. She talked today about everybody's Plarning. So I'm gonna try to link her link to this. So you're gonna take one of these, this one, and this one. Now this is how they showed to do it on the video I watched, is to loop it through and pull it all the way through. But I found out it gets snagged up and I break a few. And not that it matters, I have a lot of bags and they're free. But I found an easier way, if I can remember, because every once in a while my brain forgets what I just did. But you don't have to pull it all the way through. Okay, so you want to make sure it's even, kind of pulled tight, okay? I make my loop kind of big, and then I go like this, and, well, that's the easiest way to show you, okay? So you see what I'm doing? Looky there. And then you can figure out how to crochet with it. Because if you can crochet with yarn, you can crochet with anything that's like this. So, loop it through, pull it, and it attaches. I think my grandkitty thinks this. We're not playing a game. He's acting like he's going to attack me. He's not very nice. And I'm used to not very nice cats, because my cat Sassy, she's Siamese and she's kind of vicious sometimes. But he's still frisky. He's intact. And male cats are just mean, as far as I'm concerned. They're a-holes. There, I said it. Yeah, I'm talking about you. So, then you're just gonna wind up start your ball, you know, like you do with your yarn. And make it into a ball. And then once you got a decent sized ball, then you can start crocheting for a minute. I mean, you could just add as you go, but I just think that's crazy. I have a few balls already made about that big, and I've started my mat. I didn't bring it in here. I'm a dork. So maybe that's something I'll show you tomorrow, is the mat I started. Well, tomorrow's Shout Out Sunday, but maybe I can add that to it. So, what are you guys up to? Stay at home Saturday, on a stay at home Saturday. You know, it's funny how when you're younger, you think that you have to be out and doing things, and on some older people too. I've seen some people act like this is the worst thing we've ever been through, ever. Maybe for some people it is, and it's scary for me. Don't get me wrong. I'm not talking about being afraid of the virus. It's legitimate. It's okay to be scared of that. But people act like being at home is the worst thing they could have to do or ever go through. I'm going to tell you something. You apparently have not been in an abusive relationship where at one point you were afraid for your life or afraid of what the next 5 minutes was going to bring. You apparently have never watched someone die or waste away in front of you. My biggest fear is that my kids or my husband get sick. And someone that I'm very close to gets sick. I mean, I don't want to be sick, don't get me wrong, but I worry for them. Because I watched two parents. Oh, I'm going to cry. I'm so sorry. I've watched two parents waste away and be very ill. I'm so sorry, guys. And staying home is okay with me. I mean, I realize I'm not an extrovert by no means. I'm not an extrovert at all. In case you didn't know that about me, he was a severe introvert. This is my safe, happy place. I'm good. I really don't like not being able to shop for myself. It puts a lot of work on LJ and stuff. He did grab me some knitting needles last night. So when my head's feeling clear and I have a good place to sit and try to learn, any advice for videos that are good to learn to knit from, that let me know. I do know Linnea has some. I may go check those out from Crafting Crew. But the Crafting Trooper. But so I'll probably check hers out. Not everybody can learn from everybody, so I'm gonna watch a few people. And Bridget from Queen's Crochet and Knits. Is that what it? Well, anyway, Bridget knows who she is, and y'all do too, I'm sure. She told me just to not get discouraged, and if I get frustrated, put it down and go back. And I'm gonna have to, because I do get frustrated easily. So if it's too hard for me, that, and maybe I'll just concentrate on something else new if it gets too frustrating, and then go back in a month. So I'm just gonna tell myself I've got lots of time. Because we do. I mean, that's all we really have is time, right? I mean, time, whether we're working or whatever, that's what we have. The most of is time. Even if it doesn't seem like it, I mean, I don't know where I was going with that, but and right now we have lots of time to do lots of things if we're stuck at home. If you're not stuck at home, I don't know about the other people, but those of us that are at home, not stuck at home, those of us who are home, or at least I am, praying for you that have to be out and about, praying for you and your loved ones, so that you stay safe. Stay at home Saturday. I'm going to do the whole bear hunt. I'm going to try to get my community to do that. I'm going to post on Facebook, and we have an actual community group dedicated to ideas to be doing while we're at home. So I'm going to post it on there, and maybe more people would join in. One of the McDonald's we went to the other day when LJ got me out of the house, we went through the drive-thru, and they had bears in their windows. So apparently it's in quite a few places, which is cool. So we're going to do the bear hunt. There's also the one about the using the putting hearts. I need LJ to pick me up some colorful construction paper. See, look guys, it's making a ball. See? Colorful construction paper, and that way I can do hearts in my windows. That'd be something nice for people to look at. I'm still working on masks. I have a lot of people on my Facebook that apparently I thought I had posted that I was making masks, and they're posting these patterns, and I've already found one that works for me, and it's in my head. And I mean, they're all kind of basic, so. But I'm trying to help my friend Lisa. She does not have a YouTube channel, but she works for a Medicaid, and they are trying to get some masks made up for their clients and stuff. And then there's, I guess some people are getting impatient with her. So I'm going to take a break. I'm doing the Plarn right now to show you guys how, because I told Ryan I would. But I'll probably not be Plarning for a little bit and trying to get some masks made up to help her, because she's doing it as donation for to be able to buy more stuff she needs for them. That's all. She's not charging, because we all know our time is worth something. She's not. She's charging like $4 a mask, which she's also, her mom is making the inserts for them. I'm not. So I'm using my yarn stash and just asking for like whatever somebody wants to throw my way. That's for the personal ones I'm doing, but the ones that she has me making, she gave me money for the yarn, and so I'm not charging her or anyone else for those. Anyway, so that's the way I'm going to be spending my time when my head's not hurting, which it's feeling better since I got up. So I'll probably be crocheting on masks for a while, watching some videos. I haven't watched a lot of YouTube. I'm sorry, you guys. If I haven't watched your video, I may have watched it and not commented. I've been in a bad habit of that lately. I have been watching and not always commenting, so know that I am watching. But I have a lot of videos to catch up on also, because I just have slacked. When I got so sick, I wasn't watching YouTube. I was sleeping and my head was hurting, and when my head hurts, I like to pay attention to you guys when I'm watching YouTube. And when my head hurts, I need something mindless. You know, I don't know, Scooby-Doo. Y'all think I'm a dork. I watch Scooby-Doo a lot when I'm not feeling well, because it's my favorite cartoon. And when I have a headache, I can just sit and close my eyes. And I've watched them so many times that I know what's going on. I know, probably sounds dorky, huh? But, so yeah. Let me know what you're doing on a Saturday. Staying at home. Stay home Saturday. Well, we gotta stay at home every day now. Or we should be. We should be social distancing. So stay at home Saturday. I'm Plarning. I'm also making masks, of course. That's what I told you I'm going to be doing. But there's my fun thing. I'll be making Plarn when my head is hurting, because that's not hard and I don't have to actually look at anything. So, because, you know, crochet, I've got to watch the stitches. But that's my stay-at-home Saturday. I'll try to... Hey, put ideas for next Saturday in the description box below. And as long as y'all don't have me making too much of a fool of myself, we'll see if we can make it happen, okay? This is 20 minutes, over 20 minutes. Sure, you don't want to watch me any longer than that. I love y'all. Bye.